Hey everybody, and welcome back to Coffee with the Moms. It's Nicole today, and today I have a video on just a couple beauty products that I've recently, well, some of them I've known about and then some I just came across. But there's just some nice ones and they're fairly inexpensive, so I just kind of wanted to show you some. So now these are for exfoliating and hair removal. Now I haven't used these yet, but from what I've heard, they are awesome. And I want to say these were like $16, and there are 4 of them in here. So this is supposed to be really good if you want that really smooth look for your makeup. I've watched a couple beauty gurus talk about them, and I'm very excited to try these. Now they're really soft, so they have a guard on them, so they're not gonna like hurt you like if you were to just take a regular razor and try and do that. So there's 4 in a pack, and there's 2 different sizes in here. One's a smaller blades, and so these would be the smaller ones, and then these would be the longer ones. And this is by Flawless. I got them right at the Ulta. They were right there. They were with all the like epilators and all that stuff, which are a little bit more expensive, the electronic ones. If you already have one, that's great. I would use that. But this also just gets off that extra skin too. So like if your makeup is not sitting just right, because sometimes I do notice that like the little hairs are catching, or it's not as smooth as I would like it to look. And I just recently came across this because I knew you could remove hair from your face, but I thought it was just like eyebrows, if you had like a mustache, all that stuff. So I'm hoping that this will help a lot. I'm going to watch a couple more videos and I'm going to read up on it, but for $16, I didn't think that was bad. Now this I did get for the holidays, but these are like beauty blenders, but they are not. So I've used the bigger one, but these are a little bit cheaper, and this is by Precision Beauty. Now, this was $5.99 from TJ Maxx. Now, what I do want to say is that they are a little bit firmer than a beauty blender, which I do use that also, but they're just so expensive. I know also people use like the Eco Tools. There's a bunch of other ones too. There's like that orange one. Can't remember, and that's like only like $10, which I would like to try those too, but I got these for Christmas, and I like that they have a bunch of different sizes. Now you know that you use them you wet them with like water and stuff like that, but I actually really like the way, I can't explain the texture of it. It's just got a different texture to it than the Beauty Blender. Like I said, it's a little bit more denser. It does not absorb, I think, as much as a beauty blender does when it comes to your makeup and stuff like that. It works just as well, to me at least. And for it being a lot cheaper, I would definitely recommend. So I would look for these. I'm sure they sell them in all different places, but this one was from TJ Maxx, so I'm sure that they have these kinds of one in here. I don't know if they have this exact one because this was a Christmas one, but I do clean mine, and I recently, because the biggest one that I was using kind of started having that like musty smell to it, and I did what they suggest to do for the beauty blenders to kill all the bacteria. Rinse it with soap and water, and then put it in a bowl of water and put it in the microwave. I want to say it was for like 30 seconds, 10 seconds, I can't remember. There's a ton of them online, and let me tell you, the smell was gone. It cleaned it right up. So you can have longevity with these things too if you do decide to get a beauty blender, which I definitely recommend those also. But this was just great for me. So, and like the smaller one is for the eyes. Medium one, I would assume if you were going to use it for like, if you were going to contour, which I contour with powder. So, I mean, you could still use this with powder, but I prefer to use brushes. It's easier for me to blend in, but I would definitely recommend these. And these are latex free, so if you have a latex allergy, this would be great. I don't, but they're great. Now this stuff is awesome, and it is so inexpensive. The e.l.f., the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This stuff is amazing. I just put it on my beauty blender before I do my foundation. I have a lot of redness in my face, so like in here, up in here, on my nose a lot of the times, I get very red. My skin gets very, very red. And while I do use other primers that are clear base, this one I use, and it's only $8.99 at Ulta. You can order them, and I think you can also order it off of e.l.f., off of their website too. This helps because the color of it, mine's kind of dirty, so, but it's just got that like white pinkish hue to it, and it actually helps cancel out my redness. And it's also, it makes everything just look a little bit more seamless. It does fill in your pores a little bit more than other ones that I've used. But yeah, and I do save this one because I do like it, and I know that a lot of times it's out of stock. I do save this one for when my redness is really bad. It depends on my skin that day, if it's really dry, if it's not, if I'm having like an allergic reaction to something, if my allergies are really bad, which they have been lately. This helps cancel out a lot of the red. So it helps, for me at least, because it's got a little bit of a pigment to it. So it covers it up for me, and it helps my foundation to kind of cancel it even more out. And you cannot, like, 2 weekends ago, I got burnt. My whole, like, right where I'm always burnt, around here, you know, my whole face was burnt. And I had a play to go to on that Sunday. And I woke up and I'm like, I look like a friggin' lobster. I used this and all my other makeup. Nobody could even tell I was burnt underneath, because my arms were burnt. And so you could see it really easily. And they were like, oh, your face isn't, you can't even tell. So I definitely recommend this, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is definitely, and it's $8.99, and that's cheap because, like, the Benefits one, the Professional is like, I don't know, 20, 25, 30, it's a lot. This one is awesome. And now this is, my sister turned me on to this. She got one for her birthday, and it is a jade roller. They do make them in other different types of crystals. They range in price. I got this one from Ulta. You can go on their website, and this one will come up, and it's just a jade one. And this was 16 something. This was like one of the cheapest ones. This has been a lifesaver for me because of my allergies. It's also great to just use in general. So it does stay cool. The crystal does stay cool, but the thing about it is that I put this one in the freezer. And when I'm having one of those days where my face is very swollen, or I've eaten a lot of salt or whatever, I roll this on my face and you can almost feel it, like the draining coming out. So like lately I've been having really bad allergies all day, every day. And I take the bigger area and there's, you know, they have like how to use it. So you use this and you just like do your big areas. So like I'll do under my eyes and into like my nose, and then I'll take this and it says to go up towards your ear. So like everything is going up and away, up and away. And then they have the small side too. And I do my eyelids, because man, your eyelids, if you ever have allergies or you've been crying or whatever, you know, your eyelids get puffy, man. This helps. So I just do, and then under the eye, oh my God, it feels so good. Like putting it in the freezer, definitely a do. So if you need anything like this, or your face just tends to get a little puffy, I would use one of these. It's also great for blood circulation, keeps everything moving. This is definitely something you could do morning, night, middle of the day. Definitely want to do this before you put your makeup on. But yeah, so the bigger side is for the bigger parts of your area, like your forehead too. I do it on my forehead if I have a headache. And then this is and even for your temples too. Oh my God, let me tell you, when you roll this on your temples and it's nice and cold, it feels amazing. So those are just the 4 little things that I've been finding recently that I've liked. Actually, hold on one second. I'll be right back. Sorry about the crinkling, because I just bought this and I'm really excited to use this. So this is, you can find this at Target, and it was $7.99, and it is, if you can see the box, it's the Love Anybody, and it is by Loie Lane in Target. So Loie Lane is a YouTuber. She's awesome. If you love body positivity or anything like that, definitely go watch her. She does like makeup, she does clothing hauls. She also is very into like haunted houses and spooky stories and all that stuff. So that's something that I love. I love spooky stories and hauntings and all that stuff. So if you like, I'm a little nerd. So if you like any of that stuff, go check her out. She's awesome. And this is the anti-chafe cream. Now there's 3 products, I'm pretty sure. They also have an anti-chafe cream, and then there's one other one, and I can't remember this. I can't remember what it is. But this is cruelty-free. Pretty sure. I thought I just saw the bunny. Yes, I did. So it's paraffin-free, cruelty-free, mineral oil-free, and no phthalates-free. So that's really good for your skin. So this is an anti-chafe stick. The reason I bought this is because when we go on vacation, it is going to be hot, and we're going to be walking. And I have bigger thighs, and they rub together no matter what. And I don't wear lots of shorts, but this stick is supposed to help with that, with the chafing, with the rubbing, with the burning. You know what I'm talking about? I probably put it like under here too when you're walking, you know, you rub against stuff. I'm so excited. So I will definitely let you know how this works, but like I'm super excited. For $7.99, this is a great thing to try out. And this thing is huge. 2.6 ounces. This thing is big. I'm going to open it up for you guys and just show you. Because I was super excited to find it, because where I live, we didn't get it right away. So this has been out for a few months, and I kept going to Target, and I kept going to Target and looking in the section that it was supposed to be in. Well, it wasn't in that section, but then she put out a tweet that said that they were out in a US wide, like wide world, you know, wide, and that all of the Targets would have it. So I'm assuming what they did is they did like a smaller launch of it and put it in, I don't know how many hundred, maybe thousands of Target stores. And then they said, oh, it's selling good, we'll get it, you know, and every, you know, there wasn't a ton of it in there. So this is the stick, this is the top of it, just a normal stick, and you literally, like, so I would just rub it here, I'd rub it in between my thighs, or like, you know, anywhere that you chafe, that you're gonna sweat. I'm excited to use this because, you know, when you've been walking in a pair of jeans all day, it like, and you have bigger thighs or whatever, it hurts, man. So I'm excited to try this. I know there are two other things. One was a cream, which I just preferred the stick. I think the stick is easier to just apply and go. So I'm really excited to try that out. And it is dermatologist approved, so great. But guys, just go and check her out too, Loie Lane, if that's something that you're into, because I love her. She's great. She's very positive, and I like to watch things that are positive, because I feel like if you watch things that are positive and you put a positive vibe out, that's what you get back. And when you put all this negativity into the world, that's what you're going to get back. So sorry about my mini rant right there. But yeah, so these are a bunch of the things that I'm very excited that I've used or I'm going to use. I'm not going to hold the other things so I can't fit it in. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys just a little kind of thing. I know I'm not like a beauty person or whatever, but these are things that I like. So if they help you, or if you haven't heard of them before, great things to try. All right, yeah, that's it, guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys are notified every time me or Lisa or I make a video. All right, guys, have a great rest of the day. Bye.